I tried to convince myself that it wasn't true, that I wasn't getting sick. It was just, you know, just the stress and fatigue of traveling, flying home and all that. And then, sure enough, I woke up this morning just not feeling good at all. I'm able to function. I'm not like completely bedridden, but like 100% I'm sick. And not like sick, but like I'm sick. It's nothing crazy. Like I have a sore throat, which is common for a common cold or in literally anything else. But what's driving me crazy is my right ear. And in the last video that I posted, I mentioned how like as we were descending into the airport, usually my ears will pop as like we adjust to the altitude or whatever. And my left ear popped and my right one just never popped. And it's been what, 48 hours now? And now it's like, it's popped, like I've got that like release, but now there's just like a ringing in that, what's that called? Like tinnitus. It just sounds like muffled and there's a ringing, like a loud ringing in my ear. And it's just so uncomfortable. I don't know why I'm telling you that. That's just how my morning's going. Honestly, like I was planning on just not filming today. And then I got out of bed and I was just like sitting there and I was just so bored. Like I've learned that I can't not do anything. For better or for worse, like I'd rather that than just not do anything, like be lazy. It also sort of drives me crazy where like I need to be doing, my brain needs to be occupied or else I drive myself insane. So I don't know about any like physical activity like skating or anything today, but I do have some packages I want to open, figure out which one I want to open first. I know what two of them are, but first, I mean, I do kind of want to get out of the house and go pick up some stuff from the P.O. or go see if there's anything in the P.O. box actually, because there very well might not be. Also, check out the beard. I did my first shave. I had like these little, someone in the comments called them triangles, and I didn't know what they meant, and then I like looked in the mirror and I saw them. Like here, they're almost kind of growing back actually. It's going like down my neck there, and I like shaved a lot. Keep in mind, I'm new to this whole beard thing, so like I've never had to deal with these things before. I started like cleaning up the neckline there. I think I gotta go over it again, but like it's coming in. I think we're coming up on 3.5 weeks maybe. Give it like 2 months and see what it does. Dang. Okay. If I look pretty rough, it's because I feel pretty rough. So do your best. Do your best not to judge me. But let's go. I want to take the 240 because that thing's been sitting for 10 days now, obviously, because we were out of town for a week. And let's go. Let's all right. My outfit is crazy right now. I didn't even bother putting socks. My 240 is not in here. Where did I put the 240? Oh, right. I put it downstairs in the shop. I'm so like not used to leaving because Taylor and I haven't done a trip or a vacation in years. So even though we were only gone for a week, I'm like desperately trying to get my life back in order now that we're home. Oh man, it feels so good to be back though. Like the trip was amazing. It was such a fun trip. I posted videos on all of it, but in case you missed it, we did Chicago for the Black River opening, West Virginia to hang out with the homie Andrew, and then Ohio to link up with Andy Schrock and skate the shred quarters. Whole lot of traveling, but again, super fun. But like being back here is it's nice. I got no complaints. Well, besides the fact that my throat hurts and I can't hear out of my ear besides the super loud ringing, but that's fine. Whole lot of pine needles built up over the week that we were gone. Missed you guys. It's been a while. It didn't seem that loud to me because I can only hear half of it through one side of my head. Oh man, ear stuff is up there with like tooth stuff in terms of discomfort. Like tooth pain, ear pain's up there though. Ah, I miss this car. Listen to that baby purr. Gonna let her warm up because she's been sitting, and then take her out and go to the post office. Really not that exciting, I know. All right, we just pulled up here. I'm really giving it like a 50, wow. The lighting is crazy. I usually have my P.O. Box address in the description of all of my YouTube videos, but I did like a bulk update because I wanted to update some of the links in the description, and I forgot to re-put my P.O. Box address. So for the past like 2 weeks, my P.O. Box address hasn't been in there, so there's like a very high chance there's literally nothing in here. But there's only one way to find out. I know what this is, and I'm really excited for this. 69420. Perfect. Nice. All right, mission success. You're probably wondering what it is. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna title this video yet. You might know what it is. All right, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but this box is, or package, is from Doom Lagoon. I'll give you a bit of backstory once I get this thing open, but we got a little cardboard box. We also got a sticker. Oh no, we got multiple stickers in here. Looks like we have a rectangle sticker and then a die cut sticker as well. And then we have a sheet of fingerboard grip tape, which probably gives away what's in this fingerboard sized box. Bonus points because he spelled my name right. Everyone either does one R or one T. So thank you for spelling my name right. For the quick backstory, also it's like a, I might actually have a full-size skateboard box to show you. Packaging in general is obviously really important. It's something that I'm working on with my fingerboard obstacle company, but fingerboard packaging in specific is really cool. A lot of it is like replicas of full-size skate stuff. So here is a box from Auburn skateboards, and here is the box from Doom Lagoon fingerboards. You can see it's just the same thing, but on a smaller scale, which I just think that's cool. A couple of videos back, I did a P.O. Box unboxing or P.O. Box opening, similar to what we're doing today, and I got some fingerboard wheels, and those wheels were made out of legitimate real skateboard wheels. So we took like a pair of Spitfires and put them on a lathe and made miniature fingerboard wheels out of these real skateboard wheels. The company was called Yurth, like urethane and earth, Yurth. Since then, I've formed a relationship with the dude and the company, like super sick company, and I got put in a group chat with some of the homies on the team. One of those people, wow, look at this thing. Dude. No way, okay. One of those people being Doom, I don't know his actual name, maybe I should, but being Doom Lagoon, which is this fingerboard company, and he said that he would make me a deck and send it to me. And that's what we have right here. We also have a little sticker sheet as well as another sheet of grip here. Wow, I wanna set this down so I can show you it up close because the glare is not helping, but this thing looks so sick. Do me a favor and try to look past all of the cat hair on this couch. This couch is in shambles. Here is what we got in the goodie bag though. So we got 2 sheets of grip, the sticker sheet, the sticker. Oh, it looks like this is a die cut sticker actually. I thought it was a rectangle sticker, but it is a die cut just on a rectangle background. And then here we have the other die cut die cut Doom sticker. Whoa. And then here's the board itself. And I think I'm gonna take it out of the what's that called? Not vacuum seal. Shrink wrap. I want to get this out of the shrink wrap so I can really check out the graphic there. Wow, this shape looks really sick. Ew, look at my toes right there. I gotta put those things away. All right, so here's the deck. I'm gonna take it out of the shrink wrap here. He told me I could pick out a graphic if I wanted. I told him that I wanted a surprise, so this is my first time seeing this. Wow, that top ply looks so sick. Dude, fingerboards are so satisfying to me, man. I don't know what it is, but the whole like fingerboard industry is so satisfying. I'm not sure if you can see it, but right where my thumb is, I'm trying to get the glare to catch it. There's a little like I can't tell if it's engraved or burnt in, but it says Doom there. And then the, oh, you hear that voice crack. And then the logo itself. This is a really sick board. If you're watching this, thank you so much. For real, this is going straight into the collection. I think we might actually have to set this one up. This sparked kind of a fun idea that I don't think I've done in like years actually, where we do a little fingerboard tour, because I don't really feel like doing anything else because I feel like shit. Fingerboarding is actually the perfect pastime activity today. It'll keep my brain busy, but also allow me to like sit inside and rest and sort of get better. This is good. See, everything happens for a reason. This right here is the fingerboard, the very unorganized fingerboard cube, I may say. Should I just grab everything from there? There's some stuff that I don't think I've ever showed, like these. I don't think I ever showed you these. Whoa, I'm falling over. And then I got the finger bike. No, yeah, this is good. I'm gonna grab everything from here, and we're gonna do a full little FB tour. Damn, it looks good up here. Look at how much more spacious this looks. While Taylor and I were gone for a week on that trip, my parents were house sitting and dog sitting for us. They said they were gonna keep themselves busy around the property, and like they did a ton. So mom and I already said thank you, but mom and dad, thank you. One of the things that my dad did was organize this whole upper section, because you remember there was just so much stuff piled around, and now it's all piled in one corner, which is nice. Right here, I got all of my fingerboard stuff somewhat coagulated into one area, and I think I have, I mean, I've been into fingerboarding for years now. I don't think I realized like how solid my collection was. I've been into fingerboarding since, I think my first fingerboard video was in like 2014, so it's been 10 years. I think a lot of people think that I'm like just now getting into it. Just because I suck doesn't mean I'm new to it, all right? I've been doing this for a decade. I've just never been able to get better, and it drives me crazy. I just go through stages of like posting about it, making content about it, but I mean, it's always been a pretty big part of my life, honestly. I feel like most kids, like if you skate, you've messed around with the fingerboard. I never got like deep into it, clearly, because I never got better. But I mean, like living in Santa Cruz with Ben, when he started subliminal fingerboards, like it's always been a pretty big part of my life. And this bag is pretty much everything I've collected over the years, or at least everything I could find. Got our little bag of wheels here. I'm gonna take everything out so I can show you. This is the miscellaneous bag. Dude, what is going on with my voice? I have a beard. Can't be cracking my voice. And then here we got a bunch of fingerboard trucks, which is pretty crazy to think about because these cost about as much as real trucks. As of now, I only have one complete. This is I'm in my experimental phase of fingerboarding right now, where I've been trying different wheels, different trucks, different board sizes, and this is just what I'm writing right now. It was different 2 days ago, and then different 2 days before that, but we'll go over that one. And then this, this is actually pretty crazy. This is my collection of, whoa, my collection of decks that we've acquired over the years. These are just like the decks that I ride, and that's not even including, we have all like, or I guess all of them. There's 4 of them, but we have like these little collectible ones. Let me lay everything out and show you what we're working with. Look at the setup that we have here. That is crazy. So these are the 4, I call them collector boards. They're boards I'm never gonna skate, and they'll have like a backstory that I'll go into. These are all of the decks that I either have skated, am currently skating, or like, I will skate those ones. These are the wheels, those are the trucks, and then that's my main setup, but that's pretty good. I mean, I'm sure it pales in comparison to like a true core fingerboarder. I think one of my favorite things about it is that each one of these boards has a story behind it that I really like. And I was talking about it earlier, how like for some, I don't know what it is about me and the way my brain works, but fingerboarding and fingerboard accessories are just so satisfying to my brain. Like they're lame and nerdy to a lot of people. To me, it scratches this itch that it's just like miniature skateboarding, and obviously I love skateboarding. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll go through I'll make it quick. We don't have to talk about this for hours, but I want to go through and kind of give the backstory on each one. These 3 are probably pretty self-explanatory, given the fact they all say skate on them, and you may have seen their full-size counterparts on my office wall downstairs. I don't know why I said downstairs. In the house. We're in the shop right now. For a while, I was working with Full Circle on the development of Skate 4. I signed a very strict NDA, so I can't give you guys any juicy details. But I was a part of the Skate Player Council, where it was me and some other creators and prominent names in the EA Skate community, and we would have these meetings that we would, work on I guess it's not called Skate 4. I'm still gonna call it Skate 4. But the next skate game. These are just some of the some of the gifts that we got. They're ungripped. Each one came with grip in its little box, but I mean, they're displays to me. But yeah, I mean, it is the skate decks that I have the life-size one of, and they made these little fingerboard replicas of them. And they're wooden boards, they're wooden decks, but they're not like, they're a little odd. I wouldn't ride them, if you know what I mean. Brandless, you know, brandless trucks and plastic wheels. But I mean, it's to me, they're collectibles. So it's really cool to have the EA Skate fingerboards. I don't know how many, there's probably not that many of these in the world, which is why they spend most of their lives in their little cases that they came with. Up next is this one. This is another one. I honestly think, did Nash, sorry for fingerboarding, make these? I should know that. I don't fully know the backstory behind these. The packaging is really sick, so it came to me like this, where it's this little box with some ooey gooey slime in there, and the fingerboard itself, but the box is also a like skatable ledge. And you can see that there's the Barracks logo there. And the Barracks just be partnering with random things, as you guys may know. And I guess they did a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles partnership or collab or whatever. And then somehow fingerboarding got involved. So there's these, can you see the grip tape? It has the Barracks logo on it. It's a Barracks fingerboard Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collab. Weird worlds colliding, but I don't even know why I was gifted one, to be honest. I had nothing to do with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or the Barracks at the time, but I mean, I'm not complaining. And it came with this really cool box. And again, just one of the collectibles. I don't know how many there are in the world, but I'm keeping it forever. I want to say that Nash made these, like both the boards and the boxes, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. Regardless, they're really, really well made. I mean, the packaging's so sick. And now, now all the boards, the decks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then that one is 17. And like I said, each one has a special place in my heart and a cool little story behind it. Let me actually, I want to go through and sort these by brand. So Chems is really sick. I actually met, oh my God, I'm spacing out on his name. Also, we're just gonna embrace the voice cracks here. I'm gonna blame it on my sore throat. I met Chems. I can't believe I'm calling him Chems. I can't believe I forgot his name. I met him for the first time at the Black River event, and it was super cool to like have talked to someone for so long and then finally actually meet them. And he was a super, super cool guy, and he's been hooking it up for a while, so thank you. That's a Chems, this is a Chems, and this is a Chems, and this is a Chems. They have the sickest graphics, dude. Yeah, so I believe these are the four Chems decks that I have. This one, damn, am I really gonna forget? They sent me this one, I wanna say, I mean, that had to have been years ago. I want to say this was one of my first shaped decks. You can see it has like a little bit of like a coffin shape to it, and I skated this for a little bit and I loved it. And then more recently, I actually think I did a video on this a couple months ago. They sent Ben and I a little care package that had these 3 boards in it, as well as some additional ones that I gave to Ben. We got Kwai's Pro Model and Boo's Pro Model, and then just this big old, I think it's a 37 millimeter egg shape deck. Yeah, 37 by 96 mid pro mold. But yeah, this was my main deck for a while. And this is a 36 by 96. So this is also a thick boy. That's when I was going through my really wide fingerboard stage. Which these trucks right here, I believe are either 36 or 37 millimeter hex trucks. So that's what I'll throw on when I ride any of these really thick boards. So yeah, those are the Chems decks. Thank you, of course, Chems, for continuously just showing love and supporting over the years. Really appreciate it. This one's fun. I actually just got this one, and to be honest, I'm not too familiar with the brand. I got this at the Black River opening. Some kid just came up to me. He's like, "Hey, like, are you Garrett?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Nice to meet you. You want a fingerboard?" And just handed me this, and I was like, "Okay, cool." So this is one of my newest additions. It's a 32 millimeter. I should know the brand. I'm just not familiar with it, but the shape feels really cool. And we gotta test it out at some point. And then, of course, we have Subliminal. And I could talk about Subliminal for hour. I mean, it's my best friend's company. I don't even know where to start talking about Subliminal, because I mean, like, there's you either know or you don't know. That was like all my YouTube content was in, I want to say 2016, like, but it was before I ever moved to LA. I think I was still living with my parents in Santa Cruz, so it was before we had the house with the mini ramp. And Ben and I would just hang out and skate and fingerboard, and that's when he started Subliminal Fingerboards. And that, I mean, like, that was all I rode, and that was sort of the start of that at time of his life for him. And obviously my content heavily revolved around that, because it was my best friend. We would just fingerboard all day. So these are just some of the I think all of these are actually relatively new. I don't know, let me see. Damn it, I gotta show you guys these. Those are a lot of the newer graphics. For the longest time, because like he'd make a new deck or a new graphic and then give it to me, and I'd skate it for a little bit, and then I'd give it back to him and he'd give me another one. And part of me, I do wish that I kept some of the older, like version 1 Subliminal decks. I don't even think he has them anymore, to be honest. I've probably ridden, I don't know, 40 Subliminal boards in my lifetime, and these are the only 4 I have remaining. And then this one is a really cool deck. Ben made this for me for, it was my birthday, God, 2017, around that time, one of my birthdays. And it's not, can you see it? It's not a graphic. It is literally a different color veneer. What's that called? A split ply? Is that what it's called? So he legitimately like used a knife and carved out like that red veneer to make the bowl, that plain veneer to make the ramen, that color veneer. So it's like, it's multiple different veneers, and you can like feel the crease on it. And this is a one of one. No other Subliminal fingerboards like this in the history of the world. This is my one of one Subliminal ramen board graphic that I'm never gonna skate, and I'm always keeping this. So yeah, those are the Subliminal boards. Those like Subliminal's what sort of started fingerboarding for me, at least. I mean, me and Ben are still, we don't live together anymore. We lived together for 7 years, but he's still in LA, but we still talk all the time. Still one of my best friends. Ben, fucking love you, man. Thank you for the boards. And then up next, we have Sorry, which surprisingly, I only have one Sorry deck, although me and Nash, aka Sorry for Fingerboarding, have been friends for years now. He's who I introduced you guys to at the Black River opening in that video. He made the fingerboard replica of version 1 of the backyard skate. I'll show you guys inside in a little bit. He made that a couple years ago. He's walked me through how to make fingerboard obstacles, whether it's wood obstacles, metal obstacles. Like, he's kind of my go-to for advice. He's like my fingerboard father. He's who I go to for fingerboarding fatherly advice. Really prominent name in the fingerboard industry, and he hooked it up with this 34mm Sorry deck a while ago, and this was my main board for a while too. And then again, I've just been kind of experimenting with what feels good. Nash has always showed me love, and I mean, if you fingerboard, I'm sure you've heard of Sorry for Fingerboarding. He absolutely kills it. So Nash, thank you. And then this was gifted to me. I believe this is a stacked board. You can kind of see the embossment or the emboss on it. This was given to me at a, it says stacked on the front. This was given to me at a Slush Cult event, one of the last times I was down there. 35mm coffin shape. I remember setting this one up, and it was really hard for me to skate, but it looks really cool. Like, it's a good collection deck. It was hard for me to skate. And then obviously the Doom board that we just got. I do want to set this thing up and try it out. It's a 35, no, this might be like a 36mm. Regardless, I'm gonna have to use the thick trucks for this one, because that's a fat board right there. I'm setting that one there because I do want to set that one up. This one was actually just gifted to me in one of my last P.O. box unboxings. It's a Bloob 32mm, I believe. I haven't got the chance to try it out yet, but again, I just opened that one on camera like a week or two ago. This one, I actually don't know the story behind it. Super duper Los Angeles. I don't know where this came from or how I got it, but it looks like another split ply graphic. You can see, like, it's not heat pressed on, it's actual different color veneer. I don't know, I've had this for years. It's always been a part of my collection. I just don't know where it came from or how I got it. I've never skated it, but here it is. And then this one I also picked up at the Black River event in Chicago. The homie Clayton from Slush Cult, he hooked it up with this one. I think it's like a little side project, Dial 6.9, that he's working on, and I really wanted to try a 32 millimeter because I've been writing 34 millimeter for a while now. So I set this one up, but then I think I lost some of the bolts for my trucks, like the lock nuts, so I disassembled it. But I want to set this one up again too. I really like the shape of this board. You can see it has like a squared nose but a rounded tail. So yeah, we're gonna set this one up eventually soon too. And then we have this one. This is a 34 millimeter awful deck that the homie FB Christopher gave me a year ago. I'm so bad with time. FB Christopher is sponsored by Awful, who I think actually, I think the owner of Awful, I don't know him personally, but I've had a couple of my homies say that they know him personally. I think he skates in real life too. This has been my main board for a while now, actually. It's I really like the shape of it. It's very just like satisfying to look at. I don't know what it is. I've loved this board for a while now. The homie Scott hooked me up with these dynamics last time I went to his warehouse. I don't know what kind of wheels these are, I'm not gonna lie, but this has been my go-to for a while now. This is like I'm used to it, I'm familiar with it, it feels good. And that is it for all of the decks, and now we'll quickly go through the trucks and wheels, and then I wanna set this thing up. We talked about the 36 millimeter hex trucks. I think they're 36, they might be 37, I forget. Regardless, they're the big boys. These I actually just bought at the Black River event. These are the Black River 3.0s, I believe, as far as I know. They're the newest Black River trucks, 32 millimeter. We got these that I'm missing the little lock nut for the wheel there, and then more importantly, I'm missing the like kingpin nut on this one, but these are also Black Rivers. I don't know what generation they are. These ones have seen some use though. I've been grinding the gnar. I've been shredding the fingerboard gnar. I'm a core fingerboarder, all right? Never made it as a core skateboarder, so I guess I'm a core fingerboarder. No, I'm not. I'm still a kooky YouTube fingerboarder. I just can't escape it. And it's kind of hard to see, but I have the Slush Cult Rattlers on here to give me that super like loosey-goosey feel that sometimes I love, sometimes I hate. And then these, I don't actually know what these are. It looks like it says they're dynamics base plates, but then I was talking to FB Christopher at the Black River opening. He said it looks like BRT hangers, which means that that's like writing independent base plates and ace hangers. Like you don't really do that. I don't think I consciously did that unless these are for like from a friend. I don't know. I don't know where these came from or what their story is, but they have dynamics base plates. And I believe those are 34 millimeters. And lastly, I don't know anything about these wheels or any of these wheels actually, besides these ones are the Yurth wheels that I was talking about at the beginning. The homie makes them out of recycled real skateboard wheels, and I love these. They were just a little big, and I kind of like the way these smaller wheels look. You can see a size comparison there. They're just a little bit bigger, so I think he's going to be sending me some smaller Yurth wheels next week that I'm going to set up. There you have it. That is my fingerboard collection. That's pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure over the 10 years that I've been, involved in fingerboarding, and I put that in quotes because I'm not like necessarily nearly involved with it. It's just always been a part of my life. I've never done like a full tour, and that's not even including all the obstacles because I have a whole bunch of Black River stuff. Black River sent me a box like 8 years ago, and I don't know where 95% of it is, and I'm so bummed on that. That's just it for boards and trucks and wheels and all that stuff, and call it lame, call it nerdy, but I call it fucking badass and a ton of fun. So it's cool, man. It honestly, it fits perfectly into today because I feel good. Like I'm not like so sick that I'm just completely bedridden. Like I don't feel up to skating, and I should rest. This works perfectly with like, this is one of the reasons I love fingerboarding. It's like skateboarding, except you don't have to skate. So let's, I want to set up the new Doom deck really quick. Just feel out how that feels, and then try some tricks, and then probably go to sleep because all this talking to the camera is making my throat hurt. All right, so I think I got everything set up here. I set up the 32 millimeter Black Rivers with some of the wheels that I had, and then the 36 millimeter hex trucks with the urethane wheels. And then I got some grip here. I'm actually trying something new with this because it's 0.5 millimeter grip, which is a lot thinner than what I'm used to, like the foam grip. A lot of experimenting, all right? So first things first, I want to set up this doom board, which means that I need 8 bolts and I need to not lose them, which is what I always do. All right, I got 8 bolts for the first one, 8 bolts for the second one. Some people are grip tape and then trucks type of people, like how you would in real life, but for whatever reason, I always do trucks first and then grip. And sometimes I'll like Dremel out the holes like I did on this board. Other times I'll just leave it gripped over it. Okay, there's one. Ooh, that looks good. Boom. All right, so there is the doom board with the hex trucks and the earth wheels, not gripped yet. But that thing looks sick. It's chody, bro. It's short and fat. It looks like it has a shorter. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much shorter the wheelbase is on that board. That's gonna be interesting to see how that feels. I'll grip it last. I wanna get the trucks and wheels on this thing first. I'm just doing the 32 that kid gave me from the Black River shop, just so I have a 32, 34, and a 36 or 37. And there is one, and now toss the second one on there, and we're good to go. All right, there we have it. We got all 3 boards set up. We just gotta grip these last 2. I'm just gonna knock this out really quick. Boom! Just like that, both of the new boards are gripped. We now have 3 completes. That's crazy. 32, 34, 36. I wanna say it's a 36, but it might be a 37, but there they all are, and now quick little test, huh? Something I've wanted to do for a while now that I still think I'm gonna do. I just need to like feel up to it and not feel so physically drained. Turn this table into like a fingerboard table, because you can see here underneath this weird like tile carpet stuff, it's just wood, and you can see like it's not the best wood, so I'd want to go over it with like birch or something. But I mean, for the sake of now, we can at least have a little flat ground area on this thing. Nice. Still kind of bewilders me what this table was. I think like a lot of people said it was probably just a portable like work table or tool table, or maybe it was their lunch table, because this was their break room back when this used to be a machine shop. So who really knows? But all I know is it makes a pretty damn good fingerboard table. Oh, there's a hole there. That's fine. I mean, come on, like imagine that with like a nice layer of smooth birch over it, or even like do concrete on top. Like this is pretty perfect. I just want to get a couple flat ground checks with each board. So we'll start with the new Doom board. And you gotta cut me a little bit of slack here, because alternating complete, like, it's kind of like real skateboarding in the sense that like you get used to one, then another. Like if you ride someone else's board, it feels really foreign. So bear with me a little bit here. Oh man. Start with the basics, just a good old ollie. Damn, even that. Okay, there we go. And then, oh, that was like a half backside flip. A little bit better. It's weird, like you can see the wheelbase difference is pretty severe there. See how much wider it is on the awful board than it is on the Doom board? All right, let's try to get, I gotta get a good kickflip at least. No. They're like flipping. I just gotta get used to catching it, because it does flip different than these boards. There it is. Starting to get the hang of it. Gotta toss a tray flip in there. Can we get lucky with a nollie flip? Ooh, kind of trash, but we're gonna take it for the sake of the video. And then this one, I'll probably be the best on this board because it's what I'm used to. Obviously, warm up, ollie, kick flip, tray flip, nollie flip, heel flip. Oh, sketchy nollie heel, but got it first tee. And then let's try this one. So this is the 32 millimeter with the Black Rivers. Ollie, damn. It feels good, but it's like switching from an 8 1/4 to an 8 in real life. Like it feels very narrow. Come on. It's like, I gotta get used to the board again. No. There was a good one. Gotta get the tray flip now. Nope. Ooh, almost. That was like, I'll take it. See if I can get lucky with a nollie flip on this one. I mean, you guys know I suck at switching nollie to begin with. But like every now and then, ew. It's like, I'm getting better, it's just such slow progression. I can without a doubt say that the board that I'm comfortable with feels the best so far. That's just because I've been riding this for a while now. A couple tricks on the big old 30-footer replica right here. That thing's so sick. 5-0. What else? Maybe crook. Yup. Should we try flipping in? I think if I could do like kickflip crook, I'd be hyped on that. I don't know, let me rebate that. I meant to do that. I meant to do that too. It's like there, it's just not good. Like I watch people that are good at fingerboarding. It's like when you watch someone that's good at skateboard. Like they meant to do it. It's solid. It's locked in. Mine's just like it's all half-assed and ugly. One day I'm gonna get good, bro. Mark my words. That was decent, right? We're gonna take that. My throat hurts. Boom. That was fun. I don't think that I've ever really done a full fingerboard video like this. I mean, back in the day I used to, but I feel like this was the perfect time given the circumstances. Not gonna lie though, I feel drained. I think I'm gonna go lay down for the rest of the day. Thank you guys for watching my fingerboard tour. I'll catch you next video. Hopefully I start feeling better soon. I'm hoping it's just like a mellow cold or something, but catch you next video. Peace out.